Portland Trailblazers. I think we've had conversations where we say we both watched a lot of Portland games recently over the start of this season. You've been talking about Anthony Simons for a couple of years now. Obviously, I think Dame.
I watched his pregame routine in like 2019. I watched his pregame routine, and I was like, "Yo, this kid is gonna be special." That was when he was on the bench. He wasn't getting no time, but pregame, he like was there. He spent 15 minutes like drilling and working out. He was moving. I'm like, "Yo, this kid is gonna be really, really good when he get older." So I'm glad to see him do well.
So, how good do you think the Blazers actually are? Do you think that this is a team that could legitimately make a conference finals run?
I think any team in the West that finishes in the top 10 can make a finals run. Is perimeter defense, because I like Simons and I like Dame, but in a playoff series when the game slows down, will they be able to slow anyone down enough for them to be able to get to the conference finals? Like Jeremy Grant is not a terrible defender. Nurkic is not an awful defender, but he's still not who he used to be before he injured his leg. Josh Hart is a solid defender. Like Josh Hart is one of my favorite players of all time. Real facts.
Not
like I'm not even joking. Like the man averages like 7-8 rebounds and don't have to score, but he plays defense. He'll hit a couple open buckets. He's clutch. And he got Hart, and everybody loves him. Josh Hart is one of my favorite players of all time. I wish the Lakers would have kept him.
And he's like LeBron, one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
LeBron could use a guy like Josh. If Josh Hart was on the Lakers right now, they might make the playoffs.
Not mad at
No bullshit. No bullshit. Because you just put him at the 2 instead of the 3, and just Bron, throw him the fucking ball. Josh, shoot the ball.
And Josh Hart shoots... Well, not this year, but last year it was really good. I think he shoots 47% of his threes from the corner. He's shooting 30% on corner threes. I think
he had a game winner from the corner versus the Heat.
Yeah, so I think last year.
So it just depends on perimeter defense to me, because I didn't know that Anthony Simons, he's actually like 2 inches taller than Dame. And when I saw them like side by side, I was like, he's a little bit bigger than Dame. And CJ and Dame were like what. But to me, that 2 inches of height is not going to make the difference between you stopping a Steph Curry or a Jordan Poole, or stopping a Reggie Jackson when he gets hot, which happens randomly, but it happens. Or stopping a Jamal Murray if he could get hot, or even stopping a Mike Conley if he can get hot. So to me, it's for Portland, it's about the perimeter defenders. And I think that if they can go out and add another shooter off the bench, I think that would be good for them. But most of the shooters in the league cost money now. So,
one thing with Portland, number one is always injury. Like I think like pretty much every year Portland suffers some type of injury where it's like, well, that is unfortunate. But Dame still looks like Dame Lillard. And the thing about Anthony Simons that I like over CJ is he's more dynamic. Like I've seen Anthony Simons go up and try to dunk on people, and I see that's never gonna happen with CJ.
Yeah, I mean but not even more dynamic. He's just a million times better athlete. Like CJ is skill.
I think he's more dynamic.
CJ's skill and precision. Anthony Simons is just like athleticism.
Yeah, but again, I also think he's like
he got skill too. I'm not saying he's not skilled, but to me, he's just like raw athleticism. And I'm not mad at you saying he's more dynamic. But this is the problem. I'm a big CJ McCollum fan. I feel like CJ is very dynamic, but I feel like he's more skill and precision over athleticism. Personally,
I agree with that. I'm not.
So I'm not arguing against it. I'm just saying, like, I think CJ's dynamic too. He's just more skill and precision because he was short his whole life. Versus Anthony Simons, he's been able to jump high since he was a rookie. So he been playing the same. He just got all of CJ's shots now.
But I also think I've never like the game that Anthony Simons had against Denver when he had 25 points in one quarter. I've never seen CJ do that. Like I've never seen CJ score that quickly with that type of pace.
I'm not upset at that.
Like not that quick. And also, we gotta talk about Jeremy Grant. Now, Jeremy Grant has been good for the past couple of years, but what the fuck? Like Jeremy Grant has a performance recently where he looked like Kevin Durant, damn near. Like the game that he had.
Man, look.
No, wait, whoa, no, listen.
Go ahead.
Listen, Jeremy Grant, granted, obviously, I don't think he'll keep shooting this good the whole season. I don't think he will. What if he does? I don't think he will, though. He's shooting 46% from three. Jeremy Grant is currently shooting 46% from three. He's averaging 20. He's shooting 50% from the field, 76% from the free throw line. Obviously, to me, I think Jeremy Grant is the wing Portland has needed since they lost Nick Batum. Dame has never had this much scoring help. And then even guys off the bench, like obviously, granted, I don't think Shaedon Sharpe is ready yet. But when I look at Shaedon Sharpe, that's the guy that I look at like in the future, you can really be something. Like, granted, he's a rookie, but same time, for him to not have played college basketball last year, he has a really good idea of where he should be on the floor. Like, I've never, like, rookies usually...
Was he in a G League?
Nah, he was like supposed to go to Kentucky and then like ended up just like not playing the entire season. So basically,
like they didn't play him, or he just decided not to play?
I don't know what happened. It was like something happened and he just decided not to play. So he hasn't played actual basketball since really high school. So for you to come in and have a good sense of how to move without the ball and play without the ball is impressive to me. Now, as far as him getting to the conference finals, I don't know. They're still team, granted, I still trust the Warriors more because they've just earned my trust over the past years. I know they have their struggles, but they've earned my trust. Memphis is a team, now granted, as long as injuries don't rack up for Memphis, I think that's a team that is going to be something to deal with. Also, we can talk about, I do want to bring up this after this topic, but Memphis is a team, obviously, they have to get Jaren Jackson back and things like that. Denver, again, I'm a little bit unsure.
Stay on the run. We got 100 sections. You got 100 questions. We got 100 sections. You got 100 questions. Why you asking all these questions like you know this vibe ain't free? As if with me, you ain't who you want to be. As if I don't do Noble like a Friday and do Delilah like it's Buffalo Wild Wings. Last time I was there, the server said, damn, it's like you live here. I was like, I can't argue that. Facts, Casa Rapper on the rocks. Got all my dogs here, but I send a motherfucking drink back if you forget that orange peel. I told her, pull up. She got 100 questions. Why the fuck you always got 100 questions? I'm with my niggas. They got 100 sections. You got 100 questions. We got 100 sections. If you pulling up, nigga, bitch, you coming. If you ain't, then stay on the run. We got 100 sections. You got 100 questions. We got 100 sections. You got 100 questions.
She told me that she model, but only on the weekends. So she don't really model. She really bartend. She told me she really model on the weekends, but she don't really model. She really bartend.